Okay, yo, what up? It's your boy Shreddknight. I'm here discussing the guns for H1Z1, the PS4 version, beta. So far, hopefully they'll add more updates that will allow you to see all the guns because not all the guns are here. And I'm gonna throw them out right now. I'm gonna name the other guns that aren't here. So we got the Scout Rifle, we got the QNC, we got the Marauder, the KH, we got the Combat Shotgun, and we got the LMG and the M17 handgun. All those are not here. They have not put them for customization for the weapons, so you're gonna have to see them in the game. Hopefully when I put out a gameplay video, you'll be able to see the kind of gun I'm talking about. But for now, we're just gonna discuss the pros and cons of these guns and which ones you would probably want the most when it comes to fighting and when you're getting near the end of the circle. Alright, so here we go. The AK-47. AK-47, it's a good gun, full auto gun, regular scope, not that bad. Though, I'll say this, it's the only way, the benefits of this gun is that it's great at close range, horrible at a distance, though. But it's good at a distance if you use it as a burst. Then it's more accurate. It's way more accurate. Much more useful in a fight. But I will say it's not as good as the Uzi, and I will say that in a bit of why. But just with the scope, it makes it easier to see someone at a distance. So it has all those. Those are the benefits, and the con is bad recoil. When it comes to that, like the spread of the bullets is ridiculous. The spread is ridiculous. The recoil is hard, very, very difficult. It has a lot of recoil. Just kind of goes all over the place. The Uzi has better recoil than that, and it's a little Uzi. It makes no sense, but hey. Let's see. Also, the other downside is that when you're shooting someone from a distance, if that person is too far away, you will not get many shots on that person because of the fact that if you go full auto with this, you won't do it. The spread is ridiculous. It's hard to control the bullets, and you can't get accurate shots with this from a distance. Not a great gun. Also, the ammo for this goes to the Scout Rifle. It's another common green gun. You'll get that in you'll get these guns like the AK and the Scout Rifle and the Combat Shotgun. You'll get those in green common crates, and you'll also find them in crates around the map. These crates around the map are normally located by hearing a certain sound. They emit a certain sound that sounds like a radio, kind of like a radio static, and the closer you get to them, they start beeping, and they'll get louder and louder once you get them. You can find almost any gun at all when it comes to the guns that you'll find in the green, purple, or golden crates when they're during the airdrops. You can find almost any of those guns in one of those regular crates. So I'll just give you a little heads up. Don't always go for the crate that's dropping out of the air. If you got a good gun, if you got one out of one of the crates around the map, just camp it out. You'll probably find some people trying to go for it, and you can shoot them while they're trying to get the crate. You can go for the crate if you want to, if you can. But if I were you and you found a good gun, just camp it out. Just camp it out and shoot anybody that gets there. Use it as bait. Secondly, okay, so when it comes to the ammo, this ammo goes to the Scout Rifle. So this is not here, and I can't show you. I'm just gonna have to tell you, and hopefully in another gameplay video, one that I'm gonna be putting up. I haven't put any up so far. I'm doing the how-tos. So with that, I'll say the Scout Rifle. It's a good gun. Horrible at close range though. I'll tell you why in a second. But it's a good gun. Great for shooting people at a distance, though it doesn't have much power. The scope is kind of almost like a regular scope. It's not really like a really zoomed in type of scope. Like the Scout, like this sniper rifle has one hell of a scope. You can see people from a distance. The Scout Rifle though, you can only see people from like. Now you can still see people from a distance, but they're gonna look a lot smaller. They're gonna look like kind of like ants when they get a little too far. It's a single shot, though. Doesn't have much power. It takes the AK and the Scout Rifle both are, when it comes to deciding which one you want, Like, they're both good, but when it comes to deciding which one you want, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would rather choose the scout rifle if I'm gonna be going around killing people from a distance. Like, if you're a distance shooter, like you're the kind of person who stays far away and like shooting people, you know, so that they can't see you and you can move around the map more quietly and stuff like that, then I'll get the scout rifle. If you're the kind of person who gets up close, get the AK. Oh, get the AK if you want that. Scout rifle also, it takes 10, like it'll take like 10 bullets just to get a kill from a distance. Close range, it'll still take a lot. It'll still take some decent bullets, especially if they have body armor. Body armor kind of is always a pain in the ass. Body armor, headgear, always a pain in the ass to try to deal with when it comes to trying to kill someone. Scout rifle, horrible at close range. Don't even try that shit. Just don't. You'll get killed. I've tried that. Even with quick scoping, it just does not work. Especially if they have an Uzi, and you'll just waste your bullets. You have a better chance of just running away or some shit, or switching to another gun. Okay, so now we go to the AR-15. It sucks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. Worst gun in the game. One of the worst. It's a green gun that you'll get out of the crate. Out of the green common crates, but it's one of the worst. Like, it's probably gonna be the most common gun you'll find compared to the AK, other than the AK and the combat shotgun. Combat shotgun is gonna be twice as more common than anything else. AK second, scout rifle third. No, AR-15 would be second, and AK third, and scout rifle fourth. But the AR-15 it's a horrible gun. The ammo though, the ammo for this, you would want the ammo. It goes to two blue guns later in the game. One is the Marauder, and one is the KH. Both of those guns are great. I'll say those in a minute, but let me finish off with this, and that is, it sucks because it only shoots one bullet at a time. It's a single fire. It's a single fire gun. That's it. A single fire rifle. You don't want it. It's accurate. It's very accurate. Barely any recoil. I have noticed not one recoil. If you hear me stuttering, it's because it's ridiculous how little recoil is on this gun. Very ridiculous. But it's the worst gun. You don't want it. You don't want this gun. Imagine trying to go against someone with an AK or a full auto gun, especially an Uzi. Uzis are incredibly powerful. They really need to fix some of these guns a bit, because some of these are kind of a little bit too OP. Hopefully they fix it in the next update. But AR-15, just throw it away. Just throw it away. Keep the ammo though. Keep the ammo, but don't. The scope, it's a regular scope just like the AK, but it's a terrible gun. It holds the same amount of bullets as the AK, and it's sturdy, but it's a terrible gun. Unless you want to keep pressing the trigger, unless you want to keep pressing the trigger every time, like every goddamn time, just to try to kill one person right in front of you, then don't get it. Don't get it. It's annoying. But let's go down to the Marauder. The Marauder is it's the same as the KH, so I don't even have to really talk about the KH as much, but I am going to say the KH and the Marauder both have different scopes. They look very different. Both are 3-round burst guns. Both of them take the same ammo as the AR-15. They all hold 300 bullets with 30 extra in the chamber. Marauder and the KH, great guns to have. Fantastic. Great scopes. You got better zoom. Each one has better zoom, and both of them have very little recoil because of their burst guns. Very little recoil. So both are great guns to have. There's not really much downsides to it. Not really much downsides. I want to say there is, like with a full auto. If you're going up against someone with a full auto and you have this, you might get your butt kicked. I'm sorry, it's the truth. I've taken down people with an Uzi who've had that gun, and it's not really the best gun for close range. Fantastic far away. Fantastic. You'll have a great opportunity to kill a lot of people from a distance. Great opportunity. So those guns you would always want to have. Okay. Riot shotgun. Riot shotgun, pump action. It gives you every time you shoot, it does just like that. So you need a minute. That's it. Only a second before a shot. still pretty good. I would say this is more accurate than the combat shotgun. And yeah, it's more accurate. It doesn't, because the combat shotgun, and I need to mention it just to really say what are the cons of this riot shotgun, because the riot shotgun, thanks to the pump action and only the pump action, doesn't go in the air hard body. You can literally stay zoomed in on a person without much pop-up from it. And on top of that, you can shoot people from a mile. Like literally, you could actually hit someone so far away. You're thinking, wait, this shotgun shouldn't be able to hit a person from that distance, but it does. It does. It really does. It's bullshit. It makes no sense. It can hit people basically half a mile away. Half a mile to a mile. If you got enough accuracy and you know about the bullet drop system in the game, in the H1Z1 game, then you would know this thing could hit a person from a mile away, which makes no sense. It doesn't do that much damage though. You know, the further you get, less damage, that sort of thing. But damn, is this thing a distance shooter. I love it. Close range, it gets rid of a body armor in a second. If they have no body armor, let me mention this. One hit kill. One hit kill with no body armor. Body armor, 2 hits. Always 2 hits. If they have helmet, 2 hits. Even close range, still 2 hits. And if they have both, well, you're gonna have to try to deal. You might need to take 3 hits just in case. But normally it does take 2 hits with this gun for close range. A great gun to have when you're turning a corner. Like let's say you hear some footsteps, you don't know where he is, but it sounds like he's coming to you and he's about to turn the corner. Just get that thing ready and boom, blast him. But if he has an Uzi, if you know he's been shooting at you with an Uzi or something, then don't do it, because if he gets, just because you get that one hit off of him, he could most likely kill you with the full spray of the Uzi. Combat shotgun, well, that gun is another gun that I kind of hate. It's not good because of the fact that it has one hell of a pop-up. When you shoot the first fire, if you get this gun in the game, it's gonna be a very common. You'll probably get it most likely out of almost any common crate or any crate laying around the map. But if you get this gun, the combat shotgun, it has so much pop-up that it's basically an auto. There's no pump. There's no pump in it. You just press, and then boom, that's it. There's no pump to it. But it has so much upward shooting. Like the first shot, it'll just go up. It'll just keep going up. It goes so high up, you're like, what the hell? You'll have to use it behind cover because you're not gonna be that accurate with it. Because every time it pops up. It goes back down pretty quick, but you don't want to be caught with that unless you know the other dude has something weaker than you. It has the sights for that gun is kind of, I'm not gonna say, it's kind of like it's kind of like this. It's kind of like the AK, but a little smaller. It's not like it's not like an iron sight. It's a Redcon. What is it? I forget the name of it, but it's not an iron sight one, and it ain't really an AK, but it's like the AK when it comes to the sights. But not the best gun you want to have when it comes to that. It holds more bullets though, in the clip, but it's still really not a good gun you want. It really isn't. Okay, Uzi. Now what can I say about it? This is like my baby. I'm gonna be honest. You get an Uzi in the game, if you find one, you gotta pick it up. You may not want it, maybe you don't want it, maybe you think you suck with the Uzi, but I'm telling you, the Uzi, I did this once in a game, and I will record I will be recording some gameplay either later on today or tomorrow, hopefully. Today I'm just gonna do some walkthroughs and stuff. But if you get this, you want it. You can take out 5 people with this. 5 people instantly, like butter. Let's say your team is near you. Let's say some people attack your team. They all start coming in. Some of your teammates are down, and the only reason I'm saying it like this is because this happened. Some of your teammates are down. Dude, you can take on 5 people with this. All you have to do is just, if you dodge most of the enemy's bullets, you can take on all 5 people trying to come up on you. you can take them all on. Just gotta be accurate. It has very little recoil, great for shooting someone at close range, not that great for a distance shot. You can barely get some shots. It's mostly good for close range, but great close range. Close range submachine gun. Great. Fantastic to have. You would want it if you're ever getting in a fight with someone with a shotgun and you have this. You will most likely win most of the time the shotgun fight. Most of the time. Okay. Now we're moving on to another beautiful gun that I love. Ooh. I bless the gods for this. Oh yeah, now to mention this, with the new update, now they've added the ghillie suit, and anytime you get this gun, you're most likely going to get the ghillie suit with it. So if you get this gun in a crate around the map or in a blue crate, you're most likely going to get the ghillie suit with it. And if you don't get it with the ghillie suit, like if you have the ghillie suit, you're probably going to get a Marauder KH, which is still good. But this gun can kill someone in one hit. Close range, same thing. You're gonna have to quick scope because the scope is pretty big, so it takes a minute to zoom in. So you would rather kind of quick scope them if they ever get too close, and this is all you got. You should not only have this. I'm telling you, you gotta get an Uzi or something. If you only have this and someone comes up on you close range, your ass is probably gonna get killed. Probably gonna get killed if you're not a quick scoper, or a good one at that. You can kill someone in one shot, kill them in 2 shots if they're wearing body armor. Same for headgear, and you can kill them. It might take 3 shots or more depending on the distance. But normally you can mostly kill them in 1 clip. In 1 full clip, you can always kill them even if they are too far away. If you have like at least 3 or 4 shots, should do it. Again, body armor 5 or 6. Oh yeah, and also you can if you hit someone with this gun, and you graze them, you can just expect them to still have a decent amount of life. But great gun to have. Useful. Always fight at a distance with this one. Don't go up on people. Don't just fight from a distance. You'll get a lot more people that way if you use this gun like that. Okay, next one. We got the M9. Okay, now the M9 is a great handgun to have for multiple reasons. It's weak though. Almost all the handguns are weak. That's basically the only con to almost all the handguns, to every handgun. So I don't even have to mention that. They're just weak. That's a single fire. You have to keep pressing the trigger. Though the one big benefit of the M9, and this is like the hugest benefits. I realized this when I first started this game, that the bullets for the M9. 9mm ammo. The 9mm ammo goes to the QNC. It's a purple gun with an iron sight. With that gun, you can kill a lot of people with it. It's an assault rifle, pretty accurate, a lot of spread. It has you want to use it as a burst most of the time. For distance shots, close range, you can go full auto. But with the M9, the M9 is so common, you'll find it almost all over the map. Everywhere you go, you'll most likely find this gun. Any place you go, you'll almost find this gun. The reason I say it's a great gun is because I've killed a lot of people. It's come very in handy. It's been my go-to for a lot of cases when it comes to fighting. And the bullets go to the QNC. That means if you stack up, let's say this is the first gun you get. Let's say you just grab it, you stack up, and then you get a QNC. You just switch out this gun for the QNC, and you get to keep all the ammo. And then you are stacked with ammo. And since it's the most common gun to find, it has the most common ammo, and you can find it anywhere. It's great. It's great. This gun is fantastic. It's fantastic because of that reason. You can switch out the bullets. You can switch out the gun for the QNC and keep all that ammo, and you'll have so much ammo just because it's so common. You won't even have to worry about trying to find ammo for it. Like you don't have to go look for a crate. You don't have to go look there. No, you just look all over the map. Oh look, I found some ammo. There we go, done. Great gun to have for when you're landing and it's the first gun you find. Also, if you see an M17 and you see this gun, pick up this gun. Trust me, you'll love it, because then even if you do switch out the gun and let's say it's not for a QNC, you get to keep all the ammo. Oh yeah, that's another thing. No matter how much ammo you pick up, and by that I should specify much more clearly, let's say you pick up an AK and you pick up all the ammo for the AK. Let's say you pick up all the ammo for all these guns, all of these guns. You can keep all the ammo for all of the guns, even if you're stacked up on one type of gun. Let's say the AK, you're fully stacked on the AK, and you're fully stacked on, because you only get 4 slots when you get the military backpack, 3 slots for the regular backpack. But even if you fill up all your slots with 3 types of guns and 4 types of gun, you could still pick up all the ammo from every other gun, and get completely filled on ammo for every single gun in the game. And the backpack, and it won't slow you down. You won't see yourself slowing down. You won't see yourself thinking. No, you can legit pick up all that ammo and hold every ammo for every gun in the game, just to let you all know that. So if you do pick up this gun and you do decide to switch it out for another gun that isn't a QNC, keep it though, because to be honest, you're gonna find someone else. If you find someone else to kill, and they are, let's say it's near the end of the game where everyone has a purple gun, you're most likely gonna want to keep that gun, because then you can just switch out whatever gun you have and just get the QNC again, and because you'll still have all that 9mm ammo. This is why I'm saying you want to keep this gun so you can stack up so much ammo that later in the game, whether you switch it out for a QNC or nothing, you'll be set. You'll just be set. Magnum, it's a hand cannon, great at close range. 2 hits if someone's wearing a body armor. 2 hits if they're wearing a helmet. No helmet. No body armor, close range, most likely 1 hit, maybe 2. I've only used this gun somewhat, and I only had 1 situation where I had to kill someone with it. There was another situation where I tried to shoot someone with it using this gun, and it sucks at a distance. You won't get a great kill. Like, you'll have to get like several shots. Like, you might waste a whole clip before you even get the kill at a certain distance. It really sucks at a distance. Really, like 10 feet? No, not 10 feet. I should be more accurate. Up to say like 25 to 30 feet, you're probably gonna waste your whole ammo trying to get someone. Oh yeah, and it also has a pop-up feature as well. Just like the combat shotgun, it pops up every time you make a shot. It just goes up every time. It's annoying. Not a great gun. Oh yeah, M17. I'm gonna be honest. You don't ever want to get the M17. The M17 kind of sucks. You really don't want to ever try to get that. Like, it's a handgun. Like, what can I say about it? But you don't want it, just because of the fact you can't really use it. You're gonna have to get rid of it anyways. You can't keep. There's no purpose for the ammo in general. The same goes for the Magnum. You don't really want to keep it. You're not gonna be really using it that much. And now we move on to this baby right here. The crossbow. It's one of the most OP goddamn things in the game, because of the fact it's a green weapon. It does not need to be found in any crate, and on top of that, it's explosive rounds. Explosive rounds, my friends. Explosive. That's nice. That's really nice. Has a scope that you can see, has a really nice scope on it. The only real scoped gun you can get that isn't in a crate, I mean, not gun, but weapon that you can get that isn't in a crate. You can hold up to 6. You can hold up only to 4. I believe it was 4 crossbows at a time if you don't have a backpack. If you have a backpack, you can hold up to 6. Now, most people don't know this, because I've actually had multiple people not notice when I've been playing with them, that if you find this and you have a backpack, find another crossbow, click on the arrows. It won't disappear. The arrows won't disappear because there's always 4 arrows for every crossbow when you first find it. The arrow won't disappear. This is what will happen when you click on the arrows, and it'll still say it has 4 arrows, but when you back away from it, it'll change, and it'll say it only has 1 arrow. It'll say it only has a single arrow. But then when you look in your backpack, you now have 6 arrows. You'll now have 6 arrows. So if you do have a backpack and you only have 4 arrows, find another crossbow, click on the arrows, and then you'll be stacked, and you'll have 6 arrows. Then with 6 arrows, dude, it takes 3 arrows basically to blow up a car or to set it on fire. And once that happens, they either got to get out the car or they'll die. or you can blow up the car with the fourth shot and they die in the car. Great. Also, great weapon to use when you're fighting a cluster of people. Let's say you're shooting from a distance, you see some people over the horizon or something. You go like, oh snap, there's a whole bunch of people down there. What is that? Are they all fighting each other? Oh damn, they're all close together. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. You pull out the crossbow and you go bam, bitch. You just throw it right in the center. Just throw it right in the center or wherever you see the most people. You'll get all of them injured. Then it's literally just them trying to kill each other while you're injuring them, and you're moving the process along of one of them dying. And then you'll be able to take out the rest easily. That's also another thing you would want. I've never seen what would happen if I shoot this straight in the air. I don't want to actually have the arrow come back down on me and hit me in the face. I will be checking that in the gameplay because I just thought of that. I never actually thought of doing that. Probably because I never wanted to waste my arrows like that. But yeah, that's also another great thing about this. Also, you can hold up to, when you get the military backpack, you can hold up to nine crossbows. But again, you gotta find a crossbow, then you gotta find the then you gotta click on the arrows, and then you get 9. And once you got 9, there's a reason why it's 9. It's 3, like I said, it's 3 arrows per car to really get it damaged. Okay, so that's the LMG. Almost forgot. Whoa, almost forgot the LMG. The LMG, great gun all around. It's a heavy duty gun. Doesn't really slow you down. It kind of should. You would think a gun that huge will slow you down when you're using it, but it doesn't. Iron sights, no scope. 300 bullets. Almost all the guns hold 300 bullets. Actually, all the guns hold 300 bullets at least. When you have the military backpack, when you have the military backpack. If you have the blue backpack, I think it's 230. But great gun. The problem and the downside with that gun is that you can blow up someone's. The problem with it is that you can only find it in yellow crates. You can also find it in the regular crates hidden around the map, but it's so hard to find. It's like finding a unicorn. So you ain't gonna find that shit for nothing. You ain't gonna find it for nothing. It's just gonna be like that. I'm sorry. I'm sure most of you would love that gun in the game early. Everybody wants to rush for that LMG. Like every time I'm in a game, everybody wants the LMG. Everyone wants to go for the golden crates. They want the golden crates. No, don't do it, man. I'm gonna be honest. If you find this gun right here, you don't need to go for the golden crates. Just find more ammo for this. And just snipe people. You can just kill them way better, and nobody will see you. You can hide in the smoke. You can go out there and hide behind a rock and just snipe someone, then go back down behind cover and just keep doing the same thing. Like, you don't have to go and get the LMG. The LMG is like a trap. I'm telling you, it's a trap. If you see a golden crate, it only comes down near the end of the game when the circle's so small that everyone's already stacked with purple guns, green guns, crossbows, and all the crazy stuff you can possibly see. No more common guns, no more Uzis, maybe some Uzis, maybe. Nobody really has the combat. Nobody keeps the combat shotgun or IA shotgun as much when it comes near the end. But don't do it, man. It's a trap. It's always a trap. Even in 5s, there's gonna be people going for that because everyone wants the golden crate. For some reason, it's like people think, "Oh, golden crate? That's the best thing I ever saw. I want it. It's the last crate. It must have the best stuff." No, it doesn't. All it has is an airdrop and an LMG. You don't want the LMG. You might want the airdrop, but you can get the airdrop in a regular crate around the map, or in a common crate, or in a blue crate. I mean, yeah, the airstrike. You can get that in one of those, in any one of those crates. You don't need to go for the golden crate. The golden crate's a trap. Don't do it, man. Just don't do it. This is just a tip. I just want to mention that too. No matter what you do, just take it off somebody's body, or find it in one of the regular crates. Don't do it. Don't be that dude that says, "I want that LMG." No, don't. Use it like bait. Use that golden crate like bait. And I guess that's everything. Yeah. So, thank you for your time, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful gameplay. And I'll check you out later. Please subscribe to my videos. And thank you.